Housing is one of the most important factors in creating stability in a person's life. Stability and a sense of belonging are things that all Utahns deserve.
In 2018, for the first time in 40 years, Utah had more families looking for housing than we had housing units. Not even 2 years later, the situation has escalated, and we are seeing record high home prices and record low inventory.
Over the last 6 years, housing prices in Utah have increased more than 60%. The median sales price of an existing home is now approaching $400,000.
It's important for Utahns, along with state and local leaders, to think of the housing market like a staircase. Each step needs to have sufficient inventory for the entire market to function properly. Without sufficient inventory in one part of the market, it creates missing steps that makes reaching home ownership much harder for Utah families.
Attainable and reasonable affordability affects every industry and every profession. It affects our children and our grandchildren, who we hope can afford to stay in Utah to live and work.
We know as a state that we need to grow sustainably, smartly, and in a way that continues to create economic prosperity for everyone in the state. Housing is fundamental to this.
We have to reframe the conversation about what density means.
While there's no one-size-fits-all approach to expanding housing options, the idea is to allow for more multi-unit housing, such as townhomes or condos, in areas that make sense across our region.
Encourage your local elected officials to support diverse housing options for every stage of life.
It will take us all to tackle this issue.
Utah stands ready.
Start saying yes to well-planned growth.
I'm confident if we work together to make our shared plans a reality, we'll enhance quality of life along the Wasatch Front, even as we grow.
Let's work together to close the housing gap and make it possible for all Utahns to have a home and to feel at home in our state.